Major miners and minor miners, welcome to Briland. In today's episode, we're going to renovate the flat side of our house and prepare for a better tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for coming back to Briland. Here I am. I'm going to get some sand for some glass for the next part of the project. I'm really excited about some of the ideas that I have to fix the flat wall project that we've got going on. I don't, it's not that I don't like what I have with the flat wall project, it's just not unique enough for me. I want it to be a little bit different. And speaking of different, what am I going to do with this giant hole I'm creating for glass so close to my world? Anyways, I'll have to figure that out. But I'm gonna make a little bit of a pseudo Florida room is what I'm gonna call it, even though it's the wrong thing to call it. Just like what I used to call the underground grotto, or still call the underground grotto. It's not a grotto; it's a cave of life. I don't know, but we're gonna make a pseudo Florida room because here, take a look at how the project is looking so far. Something's missing. See what I'm talking about? Do you see? It's not it's not Briland par. Time to make it a little bit more aesthetic. So thanks for coming along on this adventure. Let's get to work on this. Whoa! Let's get to work on this project and improve things just a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm excited to get going on this next building project. I've been waiting actually quite a while to finally get to this point. Looks like the flat wall project is finally going to get worked on. First thing we've got to do is clear out some of this rubbish that is no longer needed. So I have not really liked the way that this thing is turning out. So what I'm going to do is create a little bit of a makeshift Florida room. So we're going to get rid of all of this. This is really why I should carry diamond axes. This is exactly why. This is going to take me like 30 years to cut out in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out all of this stuff that's in my way and turn this area underneath the balcony into a Florida room before we add on to the next part over here. There we go. Oh, this isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. So I've been reading lots of lists of people's favorite video games lately, and I began to think, what are my favorite games? What's on the top of my list? What is my forte of video games? Well, growing up, I loved role-playing games. I loved playing Final Fantasy, and the classics, of course. My very first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy IV. Amazing game with Cecil and Rosa and story and Tella, just absolutely awesome. I grew up with the bad translation from Japanese, remembering awesome lines like that Spoony Bard. Anyone that's loves that game, give a shout out in the comments. A couple other of my favorites was a classic game that when it came out just absolutely blew my mind in replayability. It was Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. Absolutely loved it. Great game. And now I've got this brand new game these days that is out, well, new to me, Minecraft. Awesome game. So I wonder what kind of games you guys liked. Newer games that I've loved, God of War has just blown me away. After I played God of War 3, I ran upstairs because I played it in what was going to be my future game room before it flooded in the basement, which I'm still working on, by the way. I can't wait to show you guys that one day. That'll be like a real-life Minecraft project. But I ran upstairs after beating God of War 3, and I told my wife, I was like, I have arrived. There will not be a better game. I just loved it. There are games I like more than that, including Minecraft, but I was just so blown away by the presentation at the time. It was just so high action, so intense, climbing up and fighting upon titans, and it was just awesome. So we've got this area cleared. The reason I've cut this area out is because it was already underneath the roof. It did not need another roof under here. So I got rid of all of that. And now I'm going to put in sort of a little bit of a glass encasement around it to create a makeshift Florida room. Let me get out some of my glass. And I think in a moment I am going to go to sleep so you guys do not have to see the nighttime. It's just too dark for the videos sometimes, and with all this darkness. So let me go to sleep, and we'll cut back in and finish up at least a good chunk of this project. All right, here we go. Got a little bit of nap in, feeling better already to help finish up this project. Let's just start to bring down some of that glass, and we'll take a little view, maybe even from the ground as we go. I want to make sure that everything in this project looks exactly as planned. We've already dealt with one sort of incident of me not liking it, so I don't mind rebuilding. I don't mind it at all. We're just going to try to minimize it, okay? Here we go. Alright, so yeah, speaking of favorite games, I brought up the Metroid series. Metroid Prime, absolutely epic. Back in the GameCube days, and I have the Wii one, the one that they released for the Nintendo Wii, but I have not played the thing, which is, it's making me, making me a little bit sad. I don't have a ton of gaming time like I used to when I was younger. My job keeps me very, very busy, so that kind of eats into my gaming time. I'm going to cut out part of this here, and bring the floor out into the proper shape, so the the glass will go right down into the floor area, like perfectly. You guys will see what I mean here. It'll look just the way I want it to. Maybe I wanted to keep that one there. Let's see, you know what, I can put that log back for now. Let's use dirt. There we go, because I don't know if I want that to be a log yet or not. Alright. Well, we can check, we can compare on both sides, and then we can see how it looks along the way. Yeah, there we go. And get one of these down here. Voila. And then we'll have a door going in and out on each side of our Florida room. And then we'll leave it open on the other side. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. I better not bring this down too much until I can actually bring the floor up to the level that I need it. So let's create some more scaffolding for our floor, just like we did before for the lower area. There we go. Be careful now. There we go. Yeah, but Metroid Prime was one of my favorite games. It was just absolutely phenomenal. The second one was good, but it wasn't nearly as good as the first one. The first one was way, way better than the second game. And not that I had anything against the second game. It's just the whole dual world thing. I've seen it done better in other games. Legend of Zelda. Well, that's the only one I can think of offhand, but you guys know what I mean. It's just, it's good, but it's not. It wasn't the best. There we are, and it wasn't original anymore, the idea, so I'm hoping that the one on the Wii would turn out better. I know the game's like 6 years old, but I haven't played it yet, so whatever. Let's see, I'm going to leave those stairs there. I'm thinking exactly how I want to pick up the pace on these. Do I want to do another stair piece here, or let's do flat pieces? Yeah, let's do flat pieces. Just like that. Perfect. And then that one goes there. Yeah, that'll work. Let's make sure the other side's the same. I want that off. Okay. There. And then for this piece, we want to bring it up another notch. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of that torch. There we go. A little bit intricate work there. And then this next piece will kind of do the same thing, except for it will go higher. I'm going to have to hit that from the top, I think. Yeah. There we are. There we go. Get rid of this torch here. Bring that out just like that. So we have a consistent pattern on both sides. Let's get some glass again. Whoop. Oh, I don't think I can fit that. We're gonna have to put a normal block there. There we go. And bring that out just like that. I'm wondering if this is gonna work. I think it'll work. How am I gonna bring this down? Let's get rid of the torch. There. You guys can kind of see the effect that I'm going for here. I want it to branch out to the right height but keep going up. So the front of the Florida rooms per se will be a little bit higher than the back because it's going to go up like this. And I'll work on the floor. I don't know if I'm going to do like a level floor up there, or if I'm going to do a or if I'm going to make a rising floor. So we'll have to see once we get up there. We'll take care of the interior later though. For now, we're just going to take care of the exterior here so we can see what it's going to look like. There we go. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoa. There we go. I'm going to have to remove that and put this piece here. We're getting close. We're getting close to getting our floor done so we can see what this project is going to look like. Uh-oh. I think I messed this up. I think I did, didn't I? Huh. Alright. This piece will go there. Oh, no, no, we're looking good. We are looking good. If this is going to match the other side, then that will be, oops, one piece of glass here, and then 2 blocks down. Like that. Alright. Where did that torch come from? Hello, torch. Alright. And we need to get that up higher. Whoa. There we are. Alright. Let's get our scaffolding out of the way and take a step back and see how we're looking on our little makeshift Florida room solution before we move on to the next part of the project. Alright, I'm loving the way that this thing is turning out. So much less boring than what I had it before. You guys will see the rising Florida room right there with the windows around it. Kind of matches the theme of the front of the house. So we are looking much, much better. Thanks for coming again to Briland. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it. Let's get more Brilanders out there. Gotta finish the video by finishing the floor. Gotta do it, get it done, then we'll make more. Finishing the video by finishing the floor. Finishing the video, finishing the floor.